Welcome to the Isles Report, where we bring you the latest. In retail news, here is your host, Damon.
Hello, retail family. This is Damon, your retail investigative reporter. I'm coming to you from the Up and Down the Aisles newsroom. I hope you are having a wonderful day. Okay, let's do it. This show is brought to you by Grin Gear, the brand for everyone surviving retail with a smile. From now hiring patience tees to mugs that say what you're really thinking, Grin Gear keeps the humor in the hustle. Grin Gear, retail-inspired humor gear. DoorDash and Waymo have announced a pilot for autonomous delivery, and the Phoenix Dollar General is piloting a frictionless format. Imagine ordering dinner via DoorDash, and instead of a person driving to your door, a fully autonomous car pulls up. You tap your phone, the trunk pops open, and you grab your food. No driver. No handoff. That's becoming real thanks to a new DoorDash Waymo collaboration. What's happening? DoorDash and Waymo have announced a pilot for autonomous delivery in the Phoenix metropolitan area. In the coming months, DoorDash users in Phoenix will have the option to be matched with a Waymo vehicle for deliveries from participating merchants, starting with DashMart convenience stores. When the vehicle arrives, customers use the DoorDash app to unlock the trunk, grab their items, and go. No tipping is needed because there's no delivery person. Importantly, the same fleet that does deliveries can also do passenger rides, helping Waymo maximize utilization. Why it's significant? Cost and efficiency. Autonomous vehicles reduce labor costs and can theoretically optimize routing and scheduling more tightly than human drivers. Scale and multimodal delivery. DoorDash is already using a mix of dashers, humans, sidewalk robots, drones in some trials, and now robot vehicles. This adds another mode. Safety claims. Waymo's autonomous system has logged millions of miles. In academic comparisons, its crash rates are significantly lower than equivalent human driver benchmarks. User experience shift. Instead of getting the food handed to your door, you'll go to the street or curb, open the trunk, and pick it up yourself. That's a behavioral shift. Challenges and risks. Reliability and edge cases. Autonomous systems struggle in unpredictable scenarios. For example, weird road configurations, pedestrians, construction, inclement weather. Customer convenience adoption. Some customers will balk at having to walk to retrieve a delivery, especially in rain, heat, or less safe neighborhoods. Security and theft risk. An unlocked trunk accessible to the public could raise concerns about package theft or tampering. Regulation and public trust. Authorities must approve and regulate these operations. Public perception of safety is still cautious. Operational limits. The pilot is limited to Phoenix right now. It's a controlled rollout, not yet nationwide. Will this expand to more cities beyond Phoenix? Will they scale from DashMart/retail to full restaurant delivery? How will DoorDash integrate this mode into its algorithm that chooses human v robot versus vehicle delivery? Will autonomous delivery change the cost structure of last mile delivery broadly, pushing human labor out? Customer uptake and satisfaction. Do people adopt it when given the choice? This DoorDash-Waymo partnership represents a key inflection point in logistics. If it works, it could accelerate a shift in how we think about delivery. Less about someone drives to me, and more technology delivers to me. We're not there yet, but that future is inching closer, and Phoenix might be the first testing ground. Here's an interesting one. Dollar General's frictionless pilot, exploring the no worker store format. Dollar General, the ubiquitous discount chain, has quietly begun piloting a new store format with no visible employees on the sales floor, a fully frictionless, cashierless model that seeks to blend convenience, automation, and cost control. Here's a deep dive into how it works, why they're testing it, the challenges it faces, and what it could mean for retail. What is the frictionless cashierless concept? The frictionless model allows shoppers to enter, pick items off shelves, and exit without stopping at a cash register or interacting with a clerk. The system tracks what a person picks up and returns using sensors, cameras, computer vision, and AI dot. At the end of the shopping session, the system charges the customer's link payment method for the items they left with. In Dollar General's case, the company has partnered with iFi, a retail tech startup that provides automated checkout systems similar in concept to Amazon's Just Walk Out technology. One pilot location is in Banner Elk, North Carolina, where customers insert a card or use an account at a kiosk to gain entry, shop, and be billed automatically. Reports and videos from customers show that inside, shelves look like a typical small store: chips, snacks, canned goods, drinks. But there's no human cashier. A receipt is texted or emailed to the customer afterward. Because there is no staff to verify ages, the store reportedly does not stock alcoholic beverages in that format. Why is Dollar General doing this? Labor pressures and cost? Staffing small stores, especially in remote or rural areas, is challenging. A cashierless format reduces reliance on labor and may help with margins, operational efficiency, and convenience. Customers skip lines or checkout waits. The model promises speed and friction reduction, learning and experimentation. Dollar General has emphasized that this is a pilot, a test and learn effort, rather than a full rollout. Competing with evolving retail tech, rivals and tech players have tested cashierless stores. Dollar General is likely looking to test whether this technology is viable in its discount, convenience-oriented format. What are the challenges and criticisms? Customer confusion, acceptance. Some shoppers have been taken aback by stores that appear unattended. TikTok videos show people entering and not seeing any employees, raising questions about how to get help. Error, theft, and shrink. Automated systems must be highly accurate. False positive charges, misreads, or theft could erode trust or cost the retailer. Technical edge cases, crowds, occlusion when vision is blocked, unusual item movements, or returns could trip up the system. Service and assistance. In a traditional store, employees help with locating items, answering questions, or resolving issues. That human touch is absent or must be replaced via remote support. Limited products and restrictions. Because there's no staff to check IDs, the pilot reportedly excludes age-restricted items like alcohol. Scalability and cost. The capital costs of outfitting cameras, sensors, and AI infrastructure are significant. Whether the economics balance out is uncertain. Scalability and cost. The capital costs of outfitting cameras, sensors, and AI infrastructure are significant. Whether the economics balance out is uncertain. Public and regulatory perception. Some communities might resist stores with no staff. Safety, accountability, and customer recourse are concerns. What's the current status and signals? Dollar General currently has no plans for broad expansion yet. They have described the pilot as limited. The frictionless pilot is stirring social media buzz. Some people are impressed by the novelty, others are uneasy. In their public disclosures, Dollar General continues to emphasize their core format's regular DGGG market and is cautious about committing to this tech at scale. Some analysts point out that while the idea is compelling, adoption of fully cashierless stores has been slower than some hoped. Rollout tends to be cautious, incremental. Implications and what to watch. If Dollar General scales this model, it would signal a major shift in the discount convenience retail space, especially in rural or underserved areas where staffing is harder. Success depends on balancing customer experience, technical reliability, theft control, and cost recoupment. Watch how many more pilot stores are added, how the public reacts, and whether Dollar General integrates hybrid models, some staff plus automation. Also watch whether regulatory bodies set new rules around unmanned retail, liability, and consumer protection. Finally, whether this technology will feed into other formats, for example, integrating frictionless systems into other Dollar General store types or formats. In summary, Dollar General's frictionless store experiment is a bold bet on automation displacing certain staff roles, but it's still early. The tech has to deliver flawless accuracy, and customers have to accept a radically different shopping experience. Whether this becomes a small novelty or a retail turning point remains to be seen. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of The Isles Report. You can now find us on Spotify and Apple. As always, thanks for tuning in. And until next time, I'm Damon, your retail investigating reporter for Up and Down Media. If there's a story in the Isles, I'll be there to report it.